Tēnā koutou katoa tonight on your Thursday night news bulletin. Nearly 1,000 delegates attend water conference. Rotorua District Council on the lookout for new recruits. And Club Speedway action tomorrow night. Those stories and more up next on City News. One of the biggest conferences this season is underway at the Energy Event Centre. The Water New Zealand Conference and Expo is on until tomorrow and features 100 speakers and nearly 1,000 delegates. Audiences will hear how New Zealand's plentiful water supply gives us a strong advantage in a world where it's getting harder to meet the demand for food. Water New Zealand Chief Executive Murray Gibb says rules on water management were made before water came under pressure as a resource and changes are expected next year. He says it's timely to discuss the topics of water footprinting, the importance of water to the economy and the lessons learned from the Canterbury earthquakes. Mr Gibb says water touches everyone in the community and is perceived by the community as being their number one environmental concern. An intensive advertising campaign by Age Concerned Rotorua is paying dividends, with a marked increase in queries to their office. Rotorua manager Kathla Vaillant says funding from Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust enabled them to create an advertising campaign on local radio stations. Kathla Vaillant says the idea came about because she felt the community was unaware of the services and advocacy work Age Concerned does in Rotorua.
I wanted to raise awareness of Age Concern in Rotorua because we discovered that many people didn't know we existed, many people didn't know what we were about, and this is one way of letting them know what we're about, and it certainly has worked. We have an increase, a marked increase in our statistics for the year as compared with last year.
Kathla Vaillant says the advertising campaign will continue over the coming months. Rotorua District Council is on the lookout for two people keen to offer their skills and experience to help drive the district's future tourism growth on the Rotorua Tourism Committee. Rotorua District Council Chief Executive Peter Gurin says the council was inviting applicants with a good insight and understanding of Rotorua and New Zealand tourism to put their names forward for the committee's two vacancies. More information around the role of the committee, on the recent review of visitor industry representation and on the role of Destination Rotorua marketing is available online at rotoruanewzealand.com. Applications close on Friday the 25th of November. CVs and other relevant material can be posted or delivered to Peter Gurin at the Rotorua District Council. Mr Gurin says it was the council's intention to have the positions filled before the Rotorua Tourism Committee's final 2011 meeting on the 20th of December. In sport tonight, expect plenty of crash and dash again tomorrow night with Paradise Valley Raceway coming alive for club night. However, it was last weekend that saw one of the biggest opening meeting crowds in several seasons pack out the venue for the opening of the stock car season. Stock car promoter Paul Hickey says last week was a great start to the season and fans can expect to see plenty more racing coming up.
Well, this season, it just doesn't stop. 20 big nights of racing in the full season calendar from the start on Guy Fawkes through until the wrap-up at Easter. Of course, the regular features, the likes of our World of Stocks and the World 240s for the stock cars and super stocks simultaneously. But the biggie, the Speedy Signs New Zealand Stock Car Championships coming up December 27 and 28. Entries going to be around 200. It's going to be big. For details, check out our website, rotorua.speedway.co.nz. There's our first Speedway wrap for the season.
To weather now. Tonight, fine southeast change, overnight a low of 7. Tomorrow Friday, fine southeasterlies easing, a high of 17 and low of 9. Outlook for Saturday, mainly fine with light winds, a high of 20 and low of 11. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua tomorrow, Friday, becoming southeast 10 knots in the morning, waves less than half a metre and fine weather. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Still Still to come in tonight's program, we take a look at the Māori perspective on biological farming. Jan Morgan tells us about From Op Shop to Catwalk. But after the break, I'm in the studio with Peter Clark to find out about the fun ride to Ohope.